catch that lovely irony? Okay, cool.
There's no irony to be had in this group. I have all the character sheets open and the recording is going. D&D time.
Oh, good. The recording's going, so I can tell the internet to go fuck itself.
As is tradition.
As is tradition. All right. So, last session, was last session the session? Yes, it was, because we missed last week. So last session, you guys ran around like chickens with your fucking heads cut off, activating half the level, releasing a demon from a salt circle, killing your new companion.
Hey, we had nothing to do with his death. That was all him.
We had nothing to do with the demon getting out, and I was like, I think we did.
Nope. We had lots to do with all kinds of fuckery, but nobody else was involved in the drowning and smashing of the one session gnome.
Well, I did tell him to go open the thing, and he did. Just like how I killed his last character.
I was going to say, that's more his fault than yours, considering that you already told him to do something that killed his last character. But yes, much running around, much demon salt circling, clutch 30 crit from our currently absent paladin, lots of oddly high rolls from our druid companion, and my character kind of sucked it up, but at least my shadow dog distracted the frog demon from murdering me for a couple of rounds.
Emin and Karen learned a very valuable lesson.
The power of friendship?
No. If Theron asks you to do something, make someone else do it.
This is true.
Probably a good idea. It's why I can summon things to do things for me.
Those poor monkeys in those boxes.
Well, now I got vegetables too.
So our plan now is to go down.
Keep going downward!
Well, oh, wait. I never did see what was in that sarcophagus.
Hey, can we go back? And there's also the trapped room with the floor panels that cause you to melty facey.
Oh yeah, down the demon hole with the dead dwarf.
We should go back there.
Is this Matt saying that, or is this Karen saying that?
Karen would like to go back.
It's been quite a while in game, so you also remember that your companion you found before you killed him came out of a secret door that was in the hallway to the left.
Oh yes, the secret.
Oh yeah, the secret door over here.
Yeah, the secret door that I completely remembered about.
I was totally gonna run through there from the frog demon, so I remembered it.
Okay. Yeah. It has been like a month or so since that happened. So actually been more than a month. That was the week of Halloween. So I was just normally I would not do that, but I'm a generous DM. I will remind you of something that happened in character that you would presumably remember.
All right. So Karen's going to speak up. All right. So how's this for a plan? If that dude who died so quickly was hiding in there for such a long time successfully, it must be at least moderately safe. How about we head over to his safe room, and then we can retry the pit with the dead guy in it.
I mean, it's a good plan as any. He did literally die in the first room we let him into, so...
Oh yeah, Karen does not think much of the dead party member. She thinks he was pretty useless because he demonstrated no skills.
Well, Theron can't get back into the other room, so he's just going to shrug and start walking towards the secret door that he totally knows where it is.
I moved your token. I'm sorry, I forgot I'm the paladin this week, not the druid.
It's fine.
I have control of all the tokens except for Karen, so...
So, Ken, this door that we've killed the zombies that are holding open, is it closed?
Yes, but out of combat, it's heavy, but Mandarin with some help can lift it, and you guys can get it.
Okay, so Mandarin and Karen together can hoist it up?
Yeah.
Every time Karen lifts something, she just looks insultingly at Theron as he watches.
Well, Mandrake's gonna stomp off and try to find this secret door. Is it a simple like push kind of thing, or am I hunting for some kind of mechanism?
You guys know there's a door there, so after some time you'll find it. It doesn't take you too long.
Yeah, we're not going away until we find it. So
Right. So I will.
It's a tough situation for rolls to cover, I guess.
Taking 20.
Well, you failed to find anything. All right. Well, I know there's something here. So
Can you guys see through there already?
Yeah.
I can now see in there. Yes.
I see water.
Yeah.
I see a little pond thingy and then a staircase.
Okay. Very good. So give me a second here. I'm way too far.
And by pond, I mean small well.
Yes. Behind the secret door, a water fills a carved stone font.
Much description.
Very wow.
Eve says, nobody drink from that.
It's like Darren was about to say something before you went into it.
Hey, Mandrid, you thirsty?
Is the water like still, or is it flowing? Like, is it?
As you look into it, the water begins to swirl. Eerie lights emanate from within the basin. Slowly.
I look away.
Okay.
Karen is not. Just
Karen is not okay. Karen, as you continue looking into it, this image resolves on the water's surface. And for a moment, it's very odd for Karen because, it's clear, it moves strangely, and eventually you come to realize you're looking through someone else's eyes as they stomp through the hallways. It looks looks like it's someone like on the first floor up above you, stomping around.
Oh, like they're out in the hall above?
Yeah, like they're walking through the tomb.
All right, I'm gonna send my bat back out and like have them fly up and check.
Okay. Your bat flies up as you continue to look down at the pool, watching it walk. As it flies up the stairwell, the surface of the pool explodes, and a hulking figure wearing plate armor and a bucket helm heaves itself from the font.
Interesting.
What?
Sounds like one of them big stompy men. Yeah, that guy. Sounds like one of them just jumped up from the water.
Yes, it does. It does indeed sound like that.
He realized that you were watching him, and he did not like it. So let's go ahead and roll initiative.
I'm really curious.
Wait, what? He has the what? These guys are significantly more powerful than I've been giving them credit for in battle.
I'm curious how he I'm curious to the
put that all together.
Properties of him walking around and then going, shit, somebody's watching me through the fountain, and like turning himself inside out and jumping out of the fountain.
Oh, that needs to be turned down.
It's the magic.
Trying to make sure I roll for the right characters here.
All right. Roll initiative. Oh, we're nothing if not consistent.
Well,
that's a lot of 12s.
It's okay, guys. He rolled a 5.
All right, Karen, you are first to act.
All right, Karen is going to not appreciate this guy's bullshit one little bit. So she's going to Eldritch Blast him a couple of times.
Okay. I'm going to say you're disadvantaged because you're within 5 feet of it, but that still hits. Second roll.
Keep right-clicking. I hate this mouse.
Okay. Not a crit, but the crit was only 1 anyways.
My 1 damage, so...
Yeah. All right, it's minus 18.
And then I will use the repelling blast to push him back as much as I can into like the corner of this room.
Okay, very good. He's pushed back into the corner. All right, Mandrid.
Mandrid is going to kind of press the attack and try to keep this guy in the corner so that Karen can get away.
Remember, he has shield blast too.
That's what I was
shield, whatever.
Figure out how that works.
It's an athletics check on Mandrid, and then the Guardian can use an athletics or acrobatics check to avoid it. It's just a grapple, basically.
Yeah, is that one of my attacks? Like I can attack and then do that?
For him, it's a bonus action
Okay. So
because he's got Shield Master.
Yeah, I think Shield Master says like it's like after a successful attack, you can do it as a bonus.
No, you
action.
can just do it as he can.
Oh, is it
Mandred
really?
always does
That's
it like
way
if he just do
stronger than I
attacks,
thought it
but
was.
because he always forgets. But you can do it first.
Okay, I was trying to read Shield Master real quick to see if it ate up one of my attacks. Since we're above
it's a
level
bonus action.
5, I can attack twice and then Shield Master.
Yes. Well, you can
Okay.
shield that first if you want.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do that. Athletics check. Probably not good.
No, you smash him, but he smashes back and doesn't growl. He's actually completely silent, but he pushes back against Mandred and does not go down.
Okay. Whack
I
at him
think
again.
Mandred's actually doing it right.
Oh, it's
It
just
says-
a bonus action.
It says if you take the attack action on your turn, you can use a bonus action.
Yeah, if he takes the attack, so he can't. He has to do it with an attack.
So he
can't,
just
like,
has to
cast a
commit
spell.
to the attack action.
Right.
He doesn't have to take it first.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
That is a interesting thing I'll have to look up at some point that I'll never remember to do.
Right.
Crit fail. And a 10. Awesome.
All right. Eve.
Is there any way that I can see into the room, even if I like step to here?
It's technically a 5-foot wide hallway, so you could push past.
Yeah, you can push in there if you want. I'll say you can see him from there, but you'll be +2 AC from cover.
Sorry, I'm juggling character sheets. Yeah, I would rather him have cover and me be out here than me be in there and we'll have to worry about disadvantage. So I'm gonna just do a thing that his cover doesn't matter and Sacred Flame him. DC Dexterity or DC 15 Dexterity or 4 Radiance.
Okay, if he takes that radiant damage.
And that's my turn.
All right, Theron.
Is this thing considered a creature for the purpose of Longo's a power thing?
Yes, it is a creature. So are hunter or contracts considered creatures? I'm going to say it's a creature. It's a creature.
Okay. Theron is going to pull out his mace, point it at the creature, and scream, and use this power that Wongo has that I don't really.
Okay.
It says DC 16.
Or be frightened. Cut out there.
DC 16 Wisdom save or be stunned.
Oh, stunned. Okay, that's different. It can be stunned. Okay. That was a nat 20, so it is not stunned.
Okay, well, that's not good.
Mandred will survive.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Gotcha. All right, the Guardian doesn't like being pushed around, so he's going to try and pummel Mandred a bit. First attack slams into the wall over Mandred's head. The second attack catches him under the ribs for 13 damage.
13 damage.
Yep. And back to Kieran.
Doesn't he get some resistance to damages because of the Shield Master thing? How does that all work?
That was when he
Oh,
had
that
Heavy
one, he
Armor
had
Master.
Heavy Armor Master.
Right, he switched for Shield Master, which is different.
Okay, cool.
According to Jeremy Crawford, constructs are creatures.
Okay, thank you.
I am going to use, I think, the feature that I have never used before. Stolen Luck. And I'm going to use it against the, obviously, the dude.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That's a bonus action.
Yeah. So now I'm going to use Eldritch Blast as my action.
Okay. So you have advantage on the first one, which is 11. All right, and that does not hit.
Come on, Dice. You could have done it the other way around.
All right. Manny.
I'm gonna do same song, second verse, and shield master him. If it ever goes through. Nope, there it goes. Crit fail. Good job, Andrew.
Yep.
Well, you massively wasted its disadvantage.
Yep. Disadvantage band of 13. It was that eminently when all you had to roll was a 5 and you would have beat it.
Yeah, well, I'm on fire tonight, guys.
They're just like, I don't know what to do, guys. Just flailing wildly. Eve.
I'm gonna just keep doing the same shit, I guess. As I juggle all my character sheets. Hey, look, 4 more damage. Feel
You
like
fail.
2 d8s, I could roll more than 4.
Well, apparently not. Theron.
All right, Theron's going to take a look at the mace, expecting something to happen to that creature. Kind of shake it like you would a broken flashlight. Put it up, and then just throw him with this thing. And no, not a shake weight. And crit fail.
You guys are killing it tonight.
Actually, the problem is we are not killing it.
Luckily, I'm rolling almost as badly. What's Mander's AC?
18, because he has 20, because he has the plate armor and the shield.
20 according to the character sheet.
Okay. So that is 1 hit then for 10 damage. All right. Karen, back to you.
All right. Karen is going to do that warlock thing.
What would the Eldritch Blasts?
She is currently the only one doing any damage, so yeah. With the Eldritch Blasts.
All right. That bloodies it. You see it start to ooze out of its armor. Mandred.
Okay, here we go, guys. Hey! And I fail.
Nope, you succeed. He is prone. Mandred has advantage on these next 2 rolls.
I'm gonna need it.
That's a hit.
That's a miss.
That's a miss. All right.
You might need to recalibrate your dice. Sorry.
Now you know how it feels to be me for that entire first campaign.
Yeah. Hey! Watch him succeed on this one, though.
Yep.
I run back into the corner like a bitch.
All right, Theron.
Thorn Whip is for some reason a melee spell attack. So I think I get advantage on that since he's...
It's a melee spell attack, then yes, you do. Which is good, because I was going to make you roll a D100 to see if you whipped Karen in the back of the head with it for rolling 2 9s in a row. 2 1s in a row.
I think I might have vivid her off with a 9. All right, let's go with another 9.
No, you had 9 damage, yep. So you're good. But if that was 2 crit fails in a row, you would have had a chance to have hit your teammate. All right.
Karen would have been sad.
Doesn't like whips.
No comment.
Stands up. Hey, there we go. 18 on Mandred. Catches him flush upside the head with a big mailed fist.
18 damage?
18 damage.
Jesus.
All
Maynard
right.
is quickly running out of hit points, y'all.
I'll help.
Hey, I'm doing my best.
I'm
Me too.
I'm just saying. He's lost 40 hit points this closet encounter.
We'll be fine.
God damn it, Karen.
So you give her talking shit, Karen.
I know.
Mandarin.
Fucking Karen.
Did we short rest at the start of this session?
No.
Thought
At
not.
the end of last session, yes. Short rest, yes.
At the end of last session you did? Okay, you did at the beginning of this session.
I meant coming into the session where we're coming off of. Yeah.
Yes, we had the temp HP.
Oh, hey, that's something I should factor into Mandarin's hit points. Same shit. Shield and then swords.
Okay.
And a whole bunch of nothing. Oh, yeah.
He gets knocked prone, so you do both those actually hit. For 17, which is exactly how many hits has left. So Mandarin drives his sword through the armor.
Well, those guys are getting awfully obnoxious.
Mandarin kills a guy and then gives it a good stomp and proceeds to rip whatever spiky bit or whatever he can off of it to put on his new death metal armor.
Theron's going to say, so did that thing just come out of the water? He's going to go and look in to the water real quick.
Mandarin gets ready to attack the next thing that jumps out of the water.
The water is a clear pool.
All right. Then I'm just going to look back at Karen and then step away from the...
Karen doesn't trust this thing for shit, so she's going to open fire on it and destroy the pool.
What are you doing to the pool?
Shooting it?
Shooting. Okay, yeah, the water splashes. You start seeing the stone. Actually, it's magical, so it's not going to break. But you see the water just kind of like.
Yeah.
Karen will shrug and then just walk past it.
All right. While Karen's doing that, Terran's going to cast Healing Spirit on top of Mandrid and have the little Navi spirit follow Mandrid around for...
Hey, listen. How many is that?
How many is what? Oh.
That many.
Okay.
Karen's gonna be like, hey guys, there's more doors and a staircase. Does the staircase go up or down?
Goes down.
I would be careful about that because one does not simply walk into more doors.
Wow.
We didn't deserve that.
We took a short rest last session, at the end of the session.
Yes.
Is it too late to roll hit dice? Because apparently I didn't do that.
Sure.
Can I hear anything coming from downstairs?
From down the stairs? That's an interesting question. 1 second. No. No, you cannot. That's what you get for rolling hit dice at 2 weeks after you take a short rest. You get 2 ones.
It was a long short.
Any preference on doors? The 2 doors, do they look just standard? Is there any markings or anything that makes one stand out from the other?
There's nothing that makes them stand out. They're both just regular wooden doors. I mean, you do perception checks if you want. I'm not going to tell you to, but
no, I just meant from a distance. Are we looking at an iron door and a golden door, or just 2 wooden iron-bound doors?
Iron-banded wooden doors.
Okay. Mandrid is gonna approach the north door and give a quick once over. Not that he's great at that. Sweet.
Just the door. He knows how doors work.
Sounds like oak. And
he knows you open them. Come on, Mandrid, let's go.
Open a door.
Okay.
That little short thing survived back here. I'm sure there's nothing too bad.
Well, remember, that was in the upside down.
Yeah, but I'm not telling Mandrid that.
Mandrid doesn't care. Should I step through? Okay.
Oh, hello.
wooden benches and shelves along the walls of this chamber are covered with gears, chains, trap components, and cages filled with rats. Lit iron braziers hang by chains from the ceiling. Along the north wall, a stepped dais is set with a bulky contraption, an iron maiden of sorts, attached to a network of steaming pistons, tubes, and bubbling vats of blood. 5 masked dwarves operate the contraption.
You should close the door.
Well, this room looks like fun.
Is this the kind of guy that, I forget who it was, but somebody saw a figure over the railing like 6 months ago when we first came in here?
Yes, this is exactly what you saw. Let me blow it up a little bit bigger for you.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Ooh, I want to shoot them.
Totally.
Yep, it's good because they're all going to draw battle axes and sign roll initiative.
Oh, then yeah, Mandra's going to take up a defense stance in the doorway. And roll a 9.
For speed of use, I really should just start using all the same NPC types as one initiative just to make stuff quicker.
It has its pros and cons. It can be super crappy to the party to get like 6 back-to-back, no interruption.
I mean, at level 1 it does. At level 9 it doesn't make that big of a difference.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on what you're fighting.
We wouldn't know because we're not level 9 yet.
This is true.
Maybe you should kill these dwarfs then.
Become level 9. Join the club.
All right, who is up first?
It's me.
It's Theron.
Karen is very angry at these people that they would not have a civilized discussion with her.
Can I even see what's going on?
No, I think you'll see Mandrid like brandish his sword.
Okay, I'm going to see what's going along, peek around the corner, and lob a flaming sphere at...
You mean a fireball?
Right here. Unfortunately not.
I think he's just blocking the passageway all good. That doesn't say nothing.
All right, it's a dex save on this is for Flaming Sphere, right?
Yes. Okay, why is this spell not working?
The sheets updated a couple of weeks ago, and everything was kind of fucky.
And I'm going to place it right there.
Okay.
And ram it into this one. And that's my turn.
And what a lovely turn it was.
I got to use heat metal on the party the other day, and it was really fun. I liked it. It's so
I
rare I
got to
get
use-
this opportunity. What was that, Tyler?
But I haven't got to use it yet. Kind of like spike growth.
I mean, you've had plenty of creatures wearing armor. They've just fought a creature with armor.
And one, Spike Growth would have been an awesome spell to use right there.
Right there.
You
Also,
know,
your character has totally used Spike Growth, and it was amazing. You just weren't here.
Oh, it was so good. It actually won us that fight, but you just weren't here that week.
you know, I probably could have used it right here.
But yeah, no, like a lovely Spike Growth that goes like right up to in front of Mandrid and like makes it almost impossible to get to us. That would have been awesome. Right about now.
This is almost as good.
He says while complaining about not being able to use Spike Growth.
In my defense, I can't actually see what's going on in that.
Spike Growth would have been.
That's exactly
Just
how the
about
last
aces.
Spike Growth was. It was Spike Growth laid under the cover of darkness.
Oh yeah, that was so good.
And they all just stumbled through a dark room dying from spikes.
In the meantime, would you please roll me a 2d6 there? Oh, you did right there. Okay.
The Kirby Dream Land music.
Na 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 na.
The one time I rolled,
Dun, dun, dun,
I
dun,
said,
Dun, 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 dun.
Does he charge through Mandarin?
Yes.
Neat.
Like, literally?
So I was actually, thanks to D&D Next, an unknown rule to me was that you can move through the space of a hostile creature at half movement. It's like rough terrain.
Does it provoke an attack of opportunity?
I don't think by the rules it does. I'm going to say it does just because I think it's the way it should be. But yes, it will provoke an attack of opportunity. So Mandrid will get an attack.
Also,
action.
is Mandrid one space to the left on anybody else's screen?
No.
No.
Huh.
I'm in the doorway.
Mandrid is right here for me.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't use spot growth because I got rid of it because I never used
You're a
Nice
terrible
fix.
druid.
Awesome.
Terrible druid.
There's your longsword.
Yeah, there's a longsword. Remember, he is a paladin, if that ever comes up.
Is
Dwarf?
moving through a hostile creature based on size? Question mark. I don't care enough to like interrupt what you're doing here.
I think it was up to one creature larger or something. I'll look it up again.
Yeah,
But
I
let me put it this way.
learning
Regardless,
obscure rules.
yeah, I will find the thread and I will link it to you later. It was in D&D Beyond yesterday. It was on D&D Next on Reddit yesterday.
Neat. Yeah, I wasn't trying to stop you from doing it. I want to be able to do it to people too.
Karen, what's your AC?
19.
All right, he hits you once for 8 damage.
What type of damage is it?
It is slashing.
Okay.
This one's going to pick up a crossbow from the desk right next to it. Going to try and shoot Mandrid. Nope.
That's my
Karen.
one weakness.
getting shot in the face.
Being attacked to death.
All right. Karen is very unhappy with this asshole. So she's going to cast Hex on him and Hex his dexterity.
Okay.
And then she is going to Eldritch Blast him.
All right. Disadvantage because within 5 feet.
Yeah, and then she's going to use Repelling Blast, so it knocks him back 10.
Okay. Mandrid, give me a dexterity saving throw.
$15.
Okay. Yeah, those are both. So they managed to stay. Somehow they dance off each other's way. He will go into the sphere. So roll me 2d6 damage there, Theron. All right. Do another save. Just check. All right.
Like I said, almost as good.
Do I get the crit on the second one because I knocked him back with the first one?
Yes, you do. That was good.
Awesome.
And you cast Hex? Yes, you did. All right, so
I did.
23. That's exactly how many hit points he had left.
That
So
was very satisfying.
he blasts past Mandrid into the fireball, and as he bounces off the fireball, your second blast catches him in the chest, and he falls over.
Well, I was going to fling a fireball into this room to try and kill them all, but they're much weaker than I was expecting.
I mean, they're not weak. It's
No,
just
but they're
I just did a bunch of damage and then bounced him off with Fireball.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I was going to be like, hell yeah, 4th level slot, why not? But now I'm more like, we have a long way to go before our next long rest. Maybe I should think about this better.
That's why I like playing a Warlock. I think so much less. Oh, short rest? Yeah, we can grab one of those.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that at the end of Storm Kings when we were bouncing around that stupid fire giant fortress. Oh, we're retreating again? Great!
I wish I would just would have TPK'd you all the first time as we had to go through that fire giant thing again. All right, a couple crossbow bolts stick in Mandra's armor, but they don't do any damage. Eve.
Eve steps forward and wings a fireball into the room. I'll move my
Okay.
token in a second. I'm gonna drop it like right here.
Yeah, you can cast all. You can catch all of them.
I'm gonna do shit for damage, guys. Ready, set, watch this. Oh, but I do get to re-roll those 2 1s.
Yes, you do. Roll ones again. Oh.
Yeah, so
All right, so 9.
That's 39 damage.
All right, and only one made their save.
and I back up into the hallway. Also, I choose to wrap myself in fire.
Okay. Mandarin.
Interesting. Do all of them have crossbows at this point? Which ones?
The 2 in the back have the 2 furthest back have crossbows. You do see other crossbows scattered about. You think the other ones could probably grab it if they wanted to, but they currently have battle axes.
Okay. Is this room lit?
Yes, there are handling braziers up above that are radiating light.
Okay. My
Candelabras.
line of sight cuts off right here, so I can see that there's a token back there, but I don't know what's going on.
Hold on.
Okay. I just didn't know if there were 2 guys past the columns or not.
Yes, there are.
I am going to have Mandrid ready an action for one of the jackasses with a battle axe to come charging through, because I don't want to leave the hallway open.
Okay. Guy is going to come jumping over that table, come for Mandrid. Mandrid uses attack of opportunity if he likes.
You swing twice on attack of opportunity?
No, just once.
Well, it's a prepped action, so how does that work?
No,
Oh,
with
yeah,
attack,
it would be-
opportunity attacks, you only get 1 attack.
Or it's not an opportunity attack, it's a ready to action. I used the wrong word.
Oh, that's right. You're right. Ready to action.
Because
I think
when
it's-
you
I
use
think
the
it's-
attack action, you get to make a second attack, and that's what I'm doing. I'm just delaying it.
That's true. I'll have to look into it.
whatever.
I think it's still just he dies anyways. Doesn't matter. First attack
Okay.
killed him.
Okay.
All right.
Not big in the health department at the moment after the fireball.
Yeah, the fireball did most of the damage.
Yay, I'm useful on one of my characters.
I'm rolling hot tonight. All right, Theron.
Theron's going to peek around the corner and direct his fireball into this guy over here, right in
Okay.
front of his 2d6. Ooh, look at that.
All right, he takes all 2 damage.
All right, and then I'm going to throw him with this guy over here.
All right. Okay. Yep, that does hit, and that's enough to kill that one.
Oh, it's 7 damage.
Yep.
7 damage enough? Oh, cool.
Yep, he had 6 hit points left after the fireball.
Another kill secured.
Yeah,
And that's his turn.
Druid MVP so far tonight.
I've stolen 2 kills so far.
Well, to be fair, the first kill was killed by my second bolt, not the fireball. But
Close enough. I did enough damage to help.
That's why he's the support class.
I don't know. Without his spikes, is he really that supportive?
Karen.
Sounds like someone doesn't want temporary HP.
Karen will shoot 1 Eldritch Blast at each of these guys.
Okay.
But she will move her hex to the first one first.
All right, those are both hits. First one, the front one dies. The back one is still up because he made his save. He was the only one that did.
Should move my hex to that asshole.
Eve.
I am going to step forward. Let me do some measuring. Yeah, I can totally Sacred Flame that guy. But I'm not going to. Fire's a good theme. I'm going to Firebolt him. And bam.
With your build, do you not have Scorching Ray?
Firebolt a cantrip, and I'm assuming these guys are hurting pretty bad, and I didn't want to use a spell slot.
No. Mandred.
Seeing that there's only one left, Mandred will skirt around the fucking flaming sphere. Where's 30 feet? He's gonna move to there and ready in action to attack it if it gets within range. Actually, it's got a crossbow?
Yep.
Yeah, he'll double move. And that's his turn.
Very good. Theron.
Oh, wait. I can bonus action shield bash the fucking thing.
Only if you take the attack action.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Good catch.
Yep.
All right, Theron is going to look around the corner again. And I'm going to direct my... Well, never mind. I'm going to move the fireball to this space right here. So it is not within 5 feet of or this one, I'm sorry. So it is not within 5 feet of Mandred.
Okay.
And I can't reach this point up here. So, and I am going to try and squeeze past Evelyn and Karen into this room. You said it's half movement?
To move, we can move through your allies without any problem. It's through
Hostile creatures.
hostiles creatures half movement.
Okay. Then I'm going to run to about right and throw him at this guy.
All right, do it up.
And that's my turn.
All right, it's his turn now. I just can't hit. They have their special dwarves. They're not really going to tell you because they're not going to survive this. They're technically white, so they have a life drain feature, but I can't hit with it. Karen, it is your turn.
Karen will move her hex to that guy and step up into the room and Eldritch Blast him twice. Oh, come on.
All right, that one spins around and goes down.
Karen's going to make finger pistols and blow them off and tuck them under her invisible holsters.
Jim Dark Magic over here.
All right, I'm going to let the flaming sphere dissipate.
Okay.
So Theron's going to take a little closer look at one of these things that didn't get burned. I guess, what can you tell us more about them aside from the picture?
What's that?
Well, I mean, just take a look at what they are. I mean, are they dwarves, or you said
Oh,
they
I
were...
see. Yes, they look like they were once dwarves. They are currently, but they were undead. They're even in death, they weren't bleeding. They looked like they were forced into masses. Looks like a workshop. of some sorts. Perhaps they were
You said they were
the
building traps and stuff?
yeah. When you look around, it looks like there's all like bits and bobs. Looks like for mechanical things. So it kind of looks like they were the ones who have built or maintained all the traps that you guys have been dealing with.
What a bunch of cocksuckers.
Why don't all three of you, don't worry about Mandrew, three of you give me perception checks or investigation, your choice.
Did we hear sirens?
Yes. Somebody's going to emergency. Somebody going to jail. Theron, you find a lantern that is out of place because it is like everything here is very brutal, you know, steel and copper and bronze, gothic-y. This is actually quite pretty. Looks like it's got made with like gold and silver inlay. Almost looks elvish.
How many charges on the ring? Or how many Vegepumis can I make with the ring?
One a day.
One. Okay.
Oh god.
I'm gonna take the 9-foot 6-inch pole and try and poke the lantern, see if anything happens.
Okay. You poke it, and the light kind of flares for a moment, and you hear a beep, 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 and from inside of it, and from outside you can even see like from inside a shadow spinning around. It almost looks like a little sprite or fairy inside.
Theron, hon, did you find another genie?
I'm not sure. And I'm going to get closer and look at it.
Okay.
And I can speak Sylvan.
Yeah. You get down, and it looks out at you, and it does look like it's not like a sprite. It looks like a small an elvish woman. And she'll say to you in Sylvan, "Oh, thank you. Those beasts, those creatures were are terrifying. They're terrible. Everything in here is the worst." My name is Starfallen. What's yours?
My name's Theron. We're here to investigate this tomb. How did you get trapped inside that land?
She says, I've been here for untold years. This is my this is my prison, I think. This is excuse me. I just don't remember much. It's been so long. I'm dead, basically, and this is what's known as I think it's called a ghost lantern. Basically, I can help you a little bit, and I can provide some light. My companions were trying to take me and find me an artifact here called the Eye of Zoltek to bring me back to life, but I think they've all fallen one by one.
I forget their names out of character, but Eve is going to ask and then list off Goatman and Shield Dwarf and stuff. Like, were any of those your companions?
She nods her head and says, "Yes. Have you seen them?"
Well, he found
kind of glances
one
sideways at the wall.
Yeah, I'm going to look at Mandrid and his staff and his goat horns.
Yeah, she'll put her head down. It's like, I told him not to pick that up.
And roll 20 just crash.
That's working for me.
Yeah,
Okay, we found it
out to the game menu.
We found a dwarf at some point, didn't we?
Yes, in the
It's
room with the
down
locals.
down in the puzzle floor room.
Yes, we seem to have found a dwarf and what appeared to be a goat man of some sort. We think it might be the staff, since, well, I'm going to point at Mandrid.
Andrew's gonna get all huffy that you're like that people have noticed that he's turning into a goat.
But yeah, she'll kind of put her hands down, her head down in her hands, and start sobbing because all of her friends are dead again.
Again?
Well, she's like, I've over 1,000 years I've been my lantern's been in possession of men and dwarves and elves. Some have been kind and some have been cruel, but these men were going to help me, and now they're dead. And she starts weeping.
All right, I'm going to relay the whole Eye of Zoltan thing to
I like that you
Evelyn.
keep saying Zoltan instead of Zoltak. Every time you say it, I think of the guys in fucking Dude, Where's My Car?
What's mine say? Dude, what's yours? What's mine say? Sweet, what's mine say?
Dude, what about mine? Sweet, what does mine say?
That film was underrated. So yeah.
All right. Then a different language, I guess common. I'm going to say that it seems a whole lot of relics have been attributed to being. In Sylvan, I'm going to say, well, we're exploring this cavern, and well, we're here for something completely different. We could take you along with us.
She'll say, "Oh, thank you. This is a magical artifact that I am within. If you attune to it, I believe I can help you in your quest."
Have I, in my days gathering artifacts and working in the library, ever heard of a ghost lantern?
Give me an Arcana check.
Nope.
Okay, I'm going to do it.
All right. See if I got. I'll go and we'll just go and just say you're attuned to it. It is a spectral lantern. When you're holding it, you can command the spirit as a bonus action to shed bright light in a 30-foot radius and then dim light for an additional 30. When holding the lantern, you can use an action to order the spirit to leave the lantern and duplicate the effect of a mage hand spell. The spirit returns to the lantern when the spell ends. If you fall unconscious within 10 feet of the lantern, the spirit emerges from it, magically stabilizes you with a touch, and then quickly returns to the lantern.
This is the perfect thing for Theron.
It's about time I got something useful at his tomb.
I have a panic button, and now I've got a thing to test things for me.
Fucking mage hand. I have to retype all my notes because Roll20 crashed. And now I have the hiccups. What's up these stairs? I'm assuming they go up.
They do go up.
Can I see how far they go, or did they turn out of sight?
They go straight up. They go up probably about 30 feet or so.
There's another room up there?
Looks like it. There's a door.
Is there anything on that pedestal up there in the center of the room?
That's where the Iron Maiden is.
I'm about to go open that.
Okay. When you walk up and you touch it, it bursts open. Please give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Good luck.
Congrats, you just killed yourself.
You just played yourself.
I was waiting for you to do that, Karen. I knew you were going to do it. I knew it'd be you. All right. So you take 12 damage as the thing explodes in your face. Inside, it looks like there is a freshly made Tomb Guardian just being born.
Does he have armor on then?
He does.
That's
Answers that question.
The iron contraption shudders as it explodes, releasing a hissing cloud of steam. Through the roiling vapor, an armored figure wearing a bucket helm stomps into view.
Okay, well.
Well, hopefully we can finally get rid of you cocksuckers.
Tomb of Annihilation is full of 10 different kinds of bullshit.
Hey, I finally rolled high on initiative. I don't have spike growth.
All right, Theron.
Are these guys called Tomb Guardians?
They are.
Okay, just for my notes.
All right. Well, this didn't work the first time. We'll try it again. So I'm going to look at the thing and try and use One Ghost Power again. And scream.
Okay.
It's just DC 16 Wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
Will be stunned till the end of his next turn.
He is stunned. God damn it! I fucking hate stun. Monks are the worst, which is why I'm playing one of my games that I get to play in, because I want to inflict it on another DM for once. All right.
Especially since he's making you play an Eberron.
Just in general. Eve.
I'm gonna. Oh, he's stunned. You say?
Mm-hmm.
Does stun give me advantage or anything? I don't remember.
It does.
Firebolt.
Speaking of which, does that thing have a number of uses per day?
I would think so.
God damn.
That's a firebolt.
It's a hell of a fireball.
I would also like to wrap myself in fire.
Okay.
And that's Eve's turn.
You know, it doesn't say it does.
Yeah, that seems really strong.
I'm going to say you can use that 3 times a long rest.
Okay, that seems fair.
That seems fair. God damn. All right. In case you were wondering, by the way, these things are technically flesh golems inside of plate mail. Karen.
So I can keep concentration on Hex up for an hour, but if I lose, if combat ends, how does that work?
You can continue concentrating on it if you like. It's up to you.
Oh, fantastic! Because it has not been that long, and I would now.
However,
I
do need to give me a Constitution save to see if you keep it after you took the damage from the exploding sarcophagus thing.
Oh, very fair.
Thank you for reminding me.
A Constitution save.
Okay, you're good.
All right. Karen's gonna back up because he's stunned.
Mm-hmm.
A bit more. Then she's gonna let loose 2 Eldritch Blasts.
All right. With advantage because he's stunned. All right. Those are both hits.
I like that I capitalized Iron Maiden out of habit.
Run to the hills. Mandred.
Mandred's gonna rush on up there and do the shield slam thing and do the sword thing.
No, he falls over because he's stunned. He can't react, so
Yeah.
you need to do this. The shield slam is already prone. All right, still only one of them hits. 9 damage.
You say that in terms of mechanics, but in terms of Mandred, he would totally do that thing.
That is true. All right, Tomb Guardian is no longer stunned, but he is still prone. All right, Theron.
All right. I'm going to pick up my new Ghost Lantern friend and throw him with this guy.
Okay.
Take a few.
You said her name was Starfallen?
Starfallen. Yep. Technically, it's the Starfallen.
Oh, well, since we're sharing our hippie names.
Even she's an elven. She's a 1,000-year dead elven warlock. She's allowed to have a weird fucking name.
I'm just having fun, guys.
I'm an elven warlock.
You're not allowed to have fun. This is Dungeons and Dragons. Yes, warlocks have weird fucking names. Karen, goddamn it.
You're Karen.
Eve.
This asshole's prone.
You can call me Touches Dead Things.
Makes out with gnome chick. So I'm gonna Sacred Flame him.
Alright.
I'm gonna move. No, I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Alright. Karen.
Karen's going to follow up her earlier Eldritch Blasts with another round of Eldritch Blasts.
Alright. Once you stunned it, I should have just said it was dead because it's almost impossible for it not to die before its next turn.
It's not. No, I mean it's not. It's the end of its next turn.
I know, but when you missed when you stunned it, like you were guaranteed to hit it so often, it was like it's dead now. It's fine.
Yeah, 5 or 4 people attacking it with advantage before it can do anything is.
Yeah, stun is the best condition in the game that's easily inflicted.
Yeah, I don't understand why they give that to Wongo's power. I guess because Wongo sucks.
Yeah, Wongo's just an asshole. It's a good asshole power. That's why monks get it. Anyways,
Screaming something till it can't do anything.
all right. Do you guys go up the stairs, or do you explore the other room?
Karen would like to tip over the Iron Maiden with its doors open.
Okay. Give me an athletics check.
Like dip it onto its face.
All right. It takes you a few minutes of rocking, but you're able to pull it off, and like some of the cords going to it break off, and you're like blood spurts out, and you're covered in blood, but you don't mind because you're Karen. And it. Yeah,
You don't see
steam
me, Karen.
fills the room. Yeah. God damn it. Yeah, and you've broken the Iron Maiden.
All right, so I'm going to ask the Starfallen if her group of friends had explored the area. I guess that's going up here.
Yes, those stairs go up, and she says, "I don't recognize those stairs now. It's so hard for me to remember. I'm so old, and it's been so long."
I'd like to send my bat to scout up the stairs.
Okay. Sorry, Eve, go ahead.
Eve was going to ask the Starfallen, how long has it been since the members of the Yellow Banner brought you here?
Okay. Real quick, Matt, your bat goes to the top, and there's a door closed at the top, and your bat is not strong enough to open a stone door. Karen, not Karen, Eve, she says that she thinks it's been a few weeks. They travel through the jungle for a very long time. But time to her moves, like her memory is just faded because she's so old, and even the magic keeping her here is weakening.
I was looking for like a ballpark to see if...
a few weeks.
Okay. That's what I needed.
So, onwards and upwards-ish?
I suppose. I'd know we were looking to go further down into the tomb to try and find the artifacts that we need, but I don't remember anywhere on the level above that stairs would have come up, so it certainly bears, if nothing else, somewhere we might be able to retreat to later for a rest.
Yeah, Karen's like, we're basically like a secret maintenance hatch. I'm voting we explore all of it.
Yeah. Mandrid's gonna check the door and then open it.
Okay. Give me a perception check. Okay. Door seems safe.
Of course it does.
Whoa, what?
It's my favorite level, guys. Whoa, 2 Mandrids.
Yes, because I just copied and pasted you instead of finding your tokens and dragging them where I wanted them.
Oh, it's the fucking magnet room. Mandrid turns around and stomps his ass right back downstairs.
Karen's slightly disappointed.
Yes, there was a secret door you guys did not find.
The magnet room. All right, so I guess that's not the way we should go. Let's try this other.
Yeah, let's try the final door before we change, before we head deeper down into the other levels.
Yeah, as we get to this door, Karen's gonna tap Mandrid on the shoulder and be like, Mandrid, maybe we should knock politely this time. Those doors were awfully pissed when you just barged in on them.
Mandrid knocks twice and then opens the door, forgetting to check it for traps this time.
Okay. Well, no traps go off.
Yet.
Candles dimly illuminate a cluttered office. A skeletal songbird rasps at you. It raps at you from a filthy cage in one corner. Other furnishing includes a wooden writing desk and a tall-backed chair. Anatomical drawings sketched in charcoal hang on the wall above the desk. Seated in the chair is a shriveled corpse of a humanoid wearing moldy robes and a bronze mask sculpted to look like a frowning visage. Around the figure's neck hangs a black skull-shaped amulet, and a number of severed hands crawl on the desk and floor around him. And he looks up at you and says, "Oh, it's you. I was not expecting you to be so polite as to knock on the door. I figured you were one of the dwarves to bring me my tea. Come in, don't let the draft in."
What about tea?
"The dwarves, they were making me tea."
No, I actually didn't hear what you said about tea. I heard dwarves tea.
"Yes, the dwarves, they were making me tea."
Mandrid's gonna step in, but he's gonna kind of keep a distance from it. I know it's hard, but he's gonna try to stay away from the hands scrambling around real quick.
Okay. Well, a few of them are on the desk. They kind of go up there and grab books occasionally for them. One of them comes over, kind of like Mr. It. The Thing rather. Like Thing comes over and taps him on the foot and gives him a little wave, and then scurries back away again.
From the hallway, Eve's gonna kind of ask politely, I guess. You said you were expecting us?
Well, I knew you were here. I was watching you through my little vision fountain. Wasn't it wonderful? Did you enjoy the little surprise in there for you? You know the command word.
Oh, you needed a command word to use the fountain?
Oh yes, of course. All magic has to have a command word. That's a key part of magic. Don't you know how to use magic?
What was the command word for the pool back then?
No, you're not going to get all my secrets after so soon. Please come in. My assistants won't harass you. If they go and they get on your shoulder, just ignore them. They'll go away. They're like cats.
Darren's going to shrug well, it was worth a try.
So Mandrid, still kind of slightly off put by the hand scurrying around everywhere, is going to try and focus his attention on the guy. When you say humanoid, does he appear to be another dwarf, or does he look like a 6 foot tall, human size?
He looks like a 6 foot tall human size. And when you guys get like that, he's going to say, "Yes, come in, please." He looks like a regular, 5'5" human.
Okay.
He does look undead.
Darren's going to be holding the underside of his Mace of Terror, ready to press the button.
Does the door open in or out?
The door opens out.
Okay. Eve is going to stand in such a way that she's blocking the door from closing, basically. I'm close enough that the door is to one side or the other.
Okay.
Not that I'm super strong, but whatever.
So
Mandrid's gonna ask the guy, so you were watching us and you knew we were here, and you control the giant armored things?
Yes, they are my creations. Quite nice, aren't they? Sarak was quite pleased. That's why he let me survive.
at this point, Karen's going to speak up. And she's like, "Well, if you've been watching us, then you might already know, but we're penetration testers, and we've been sent by Lord Sarak to determine the strengths and weaknesses of the traps on his tomb."
Penetration experts.
Give me a deception check. Okay. No. That Lord Sarak has been very clear that the adventurers who come here are to be given a free hand to explore as they wish. But we have, with his guidance, I have built quite a impenetrable tomb, and he is well pleased.
When it says free hand, I'm going to glance at one of the free hands running around.
Yes, that's one of my little jokes. I had a lot of time down here.
So, how many other adventurers have found you in here before?
Me in this room? It's been a very, very long time. Most of them don't even get out the first level. You should be very proud of yourselves. The flame skull gets a lot of them. That's my favorite.
Do you have any favorites on any of the other levels?
Oh, you should see them. But tell
I'm
me,
assuming if you built the place, you must keep the plans in here somewhere.
it wouldn't be a bad thought. I have lots of things in here. So many things I've almost forgotten, such as Polly over there, and Polly curses at you. The bird, the skeletal bird. But tell me, what is it that brings you down into the into here? How goes it in my ancient land of Chult? It's been centuries since I've been out of this dusty tomb.
Well, the
Well,
jungle's
somebody
still there.
activated the soulmonger, so you're not doing your job. Tisk tisk. That's why Lord Asarak had to hire us. Says Karen, trying to go back to the pen test angle.
He looks at you and says, "Young lady, I am far too old to fall for such a simple trick."
She's telling
What were
the
you
truth,
saying?
though.
Hmm?
Eve is going to say she's telling the truth, though. Somebody did seem to activate the soulmonger. Do you know anything about that?
Well, yes, the Lord Sarak activated the Soulmonger. It is his special creation, the culmination of all of his work.
He
He
activated
has-
it recently, though?
Yes, because he recently returned. He returned from the astral plane with a great treasure, with an atropol. You can all give me Arcana checks if you want to see if you know what an
I
atropol
was
is.
trying to write it down so I wouldn't forget. That's the wrong character sheet. There we go.
Matt, you're pretty sure it's a kind of fish.
Mandred thinks it's a kind of tree.
All right, but Theron and Evelyn apparently have done studies on ancient gods. An atropol is a ghastly, unfinished creation of an evil god, cast adrift and abandoned long ago. Since an atropol is never truly alive, it can't be raised from the dead or resurrected by any means. Even divine intervention can't breathe true life into this hateful, miserable horror.
Huh.
He found an Atropol.
Yes.
And he brought it here?
Yes. And he wants to turn it into a powerful death god. Esarek is very wise. Why be a god if you can be the father of gods?
And you brought it here to jolt into this tomb, or just to this plane?
To jolt to this tomb. He connected it to the soulmonger.
Oh.
I suppose that would explain a thing or two.
Very wise and or very stupid and crazy. You know, whatever. Half a dozen.
Many people do not understand his genius, but all will soon know. But not you. You will be fed to the atropol. For it is time, I'm sorry, for you to die. And he is going to raise his hand and cast Wall of Flame, blocking Karen and Eve from Mandred and Theron. And let's roll initiative.
Where's the wall?
I'm going to draw it.
Okay.
Wrong thing.
Come on, Karen. You're getting slower and slower, babe.
With the fire, of course, facing towards Karen and Evelyn.
Okay.
Theron is appalled at the thought of him bringing an Atropol here.
Oh yeah, the druid, you would hate this. You would know that they have a tether to like the negative energy plane.
I
So
just
like
Googled
they're
it.
anti-life, yeah.
I just Googled it. It sort of looks like, yeah. Not too keen on these.
Wait, there's pictures?
Oh, they're Vogo. Yeah.
Man, every now and then you sound like a 16-year-old girl, and I just want to punch you through the internet.
posted in Discord.
In the middle of your drag race?
That wasn't my drag race.
Oh, okay.
It was Ken's drag race.
It was. All right. It was Mandridge first.
Mandrid charges straight at this motherfucker.
Okay.
I guess I will keep doing that shield bash thing. Well, I don't know if I want to knock him prone behind the desk, so I'm going to start out with just 2 longsword attacks.
Okay.
Do the paladin thing.
And then I'm going to do the paladin thing.
Second one hits.
Second one hits. That's concerning. Then it has been since the beginning of the Storm King's Thunder since I smited anything, so I'm trying to figure it out on his character sheet where smite is even listed.
It's just 2d6 if you're using the first level spot, and there'll be an extra d6 because he's undead.
Okay, I want to use a 3rd level slot. It's d6s, not d8s.
I thought it was d6s. Might be d8s. No, you're right. It's d8s. So if you're using a 3rd level slot, that'd be 3d8, 4. I mean, no, it'd be 2, 3, 4. It'd be 5d8.
Okay, I'll do that.
All right. That severely bloodies him. And Wall of Fire is actually almost certainly going to go down because that's 35 damage he just did. So he's going to make a 17 con check. Let's see. His con's not bad. Oh, he makes it. Wow. All right. So that was Mandrid. Anything else?
No.
All right. The claws are going to swarm Mandrid at Wither's command. How many are there? 1, 2, what's it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. What did I do so far? 1, 2, 3. 2 of them are going to break through his thing. 5. One of them is going to do 5 bludgeoning damage as they kind of punch him in the face. One of them is going to do 3 slashing damage as they kind of like tear at his cheek with their nails.
This motherfucker has heavy armor master, and I did not realize that in all of my previous damage calculations. Okay, so 5 and 3?
3, yeah.
Okay.
All right, Withers is going to look up at him, his torn skin, looking unhealthy.
I'm a terrible person, and Mandrid cheats all weird. I don't have a 3rd level slot, so I can only do it at 2nd level, so remove that 8.
Move an 8? Yep.
The final D8, so
Yep.
sorry.
All right, so no worries.
I thought it was weird that he had 3rd level slots, but whatever.
Withers is going to cast Hold Person at 3rd level, so he can use on both Mandrid and Theron. So letting Mandrid and Theron to both give me Wisdom saving throws, DC of 14, 15? 14.
So the wall of fire is gone, just to clarify.
Oh, nope. Good point. Thank you. Nope. Never mind. Wall of
Thank you for
fire is still
saving
up. Yep. Not gonna do that. Thank you.
So he made that con save up to the 34 damage?
He did. Yes, he rolled an 18.
Damn.
This con's not like amazing, but it's decent. He will cast Blight on Theron instead. So Theron, Constitution save, please. Should have made use of the same roll. Oh well.
It is good for me.
Yeah, because Blight is not a fun spell. Well, I guess it depends on what side of the Blight you're upon.
Not rolling. So you'll only take 18 necrotic damage. Eve,
Can I see through the fire?
No, it is opaque.
Okay. Well, that changes things.
Massively.
Sorry, I'm looking through some spells. And I don't really see anything.
I mean, you can walk through the wall of fire.
It's true, I can walk through the wall of fire. That's just not my style. I'm gonna actually ready an action to cast a firebolt if I see anything hostile.
Okay. Oh, Karen, I'm sorry, I misread. I should have read wall of fire closer. You need to give me a dexterity saving throw because you're within the 5 feet there of that side. From when I cast it in the first time.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't really have any thing at this exact moment that can help.
All right, so Karen, you take 18 fire damage as that wall of fire comes, flashes up in your face.
Oh, okay.
Theron.
Okay, I'm going to use conjure animals to conjure 4 wonga.
4 what?
4 apes. Hopefully, as close to this guy as.
All right.
And there's a sheet in my thing. So do they go on my initiative, or do I need to roll initiative for them?
You roll their own initiative.
Okay. Just gonna roll 1 for all 4 of them.
Yeah, that's fine.
So I'll say.
All right.
Okay.
Karen, I need another dexterity save, please. Does it start or end? 1 second. A creature.
Ends its turn.
Ends as well at the same time, or ends its turn there, yeah. So yeah, on the end of your turn, if you're still stuck there next to it, you will take more damage.
Yeah, so I'm just going to walk out of it.
Okay. But you're walking through it, though, then. Because we weren't in it. You were like, it was cast right in front of you.
Okay, well then I shouldn't have taken damage already yet.
Oh, no? Okay, I did that wrong. Okay, then you were inside of it. Fine. So you walk out of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because it only does the damage when it appears on people within it.
I see. Okay, so I did that wrong. My mistake.
No worries. But I will, for roleplay purposes, I will say that I was in it, and my head was poking out, and I saw him cast Blight, and Karen's the fickle bitch, so she's going to cast Blight on him.
Okay.
Karen's a fickle bitch.
Can you imagine?
All right. Well, he's immune to poison. He's not immune to necrotic. I really thought a white would be, but he's not. So that is.
It's actually stunning how few undead are immune to necrotic.
Yeah, I might homebrew that later for myself, but oh well. So yeah, that is going to wither him. Wither him to dust.
It's really just because if you do it, it hamstrings warlocks because like all their good damage spells are necrotic.
Well, then they shouldn't be. Then that just means they're not good against undead, doesn't it?
It's kind of tough in this dungeon, wouldn't it?
It would. The hands will continue beating at Mandarin for a bit, but it does take long. Those are guys like CR1 quarter, so we'll just say that you guys stomp them into dust. And you have. Let's take a 5-minute break, and then you can explore the office.
Sounds good.
That was a waste of wongos.
Yeah, I mean they stick around. You still have them.
True. Now I have things to open things for me.
Yep.
Don't touch it.
Me too.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Did you miss me?
Just win a Miggity Mac.
I am back.
All right. So you guys have a whole workshop to explore.
When you say workshop, what all kinds of stuff on
Well,
this?
not workshop, but like an office, rather.
Okay. I was gonna say, is it all like books, or does he have artifacts and knickknacks, or?
There's a few artifacts and knickknacks around you can kind of see, but there's mostly books and papers.
Aaron's going to go over there and look at the undead bird.
Okay.
Or the rapping bird.
Yep. I cannot rap, but it spits some terrible rhymes about your mother. Like it's got fire for, like, I don't know how to fucking rap, but it's very mean, but it has quite a good rhythm to it.
Did you say it was undead?
Skeletal.
I'm gonna ask Starfall if she knows anything about it.
It's like, it looks like a bird. She doesn't know anything about it.
Karen
She's
calls
about it.
dibs.
You are going to be Jim Dark Magic.
So I'm gonna take a step back and I'm gonna ask Wongo number 1 to hand it to Does Wongo number 1 explode?
Nope. Who is he handing it to?
To Karen.
To Karen? Okay. Yeah, Karen, take it. It bites your finger
Nice.
as you take it, and then it sits on your shoulder and just talks shit to you in your ear.
Karen just smiles. She's like, me and this bird are gonna get along just great.
Perfect. All right. And while that's going on, well, after that happens, I'm gonna start going through the stuff.
Okay. So yeah, it looks like it's a lot of journals. Looks like at a cursory glance, it goes back thousands of years to it just has the history of Omu, about the construction of the temple, or this tomb rather. All sorts of things there. Sorry?
Do I see any kind of like books that would be indicative of like maps?
You can give me a perception or investigation check. How long do you spend looking through those journals, Darren?
Probably until everybody got tired of looking through the rest.
Okay, so you're going to sit there reading while they're investigating the rest of it?
Well, not necessarily reading it, but just kind of glancing over it.
Glancing over it? Okay. I got a handout for you then. 1 second.
Was that supposed to be shown to everyone?
Yeah, because I'm assuming Theron would share with
Okay.
everybody. Yes. All right, what do you got? The perception. Okay. On the desk, you appear to be reading a manual of clay golems. On the inside of the cover, there is what appears to be a name written. Komara Blackfire. I will type it out for you. Also, in the top drawer, there is a translucent, fist-sized gray stone. And you think his mask is worth about 25 gold.
Well, that's not creepy.
Yeah, this is kind of weird.
So the all-seeing, I guess that's a god. I have no idea who the Mother of Illusions would be.
It's one of the goddesses, isn't it? Like the spider goddess thing.
Loth? It could be Loth. It's one of the goddesses.
Okay, I'm gonna do an Arcana or religion kind of thing to see if I recognize either All-Seeing, Mother of Illusions, or Stone Sisters, or whether that would like make me think of anything. Which is more relevant?
Yep. Give me a roll.
Well, I was asking, is it an Arcana or a religion?
It's up to you. Either one.
That one then.
Alright, with Arcana, you think the all-seeing, there again, there's another one of the God Coast Adventurer's Guide. That's so many fucking D&D books. I don't know how people played this game back when they had like dozen books a year come out.
Yeah, I still have all my 3rd edition books, and great to be able to pull stuff from now, but I would hate to be like jumping around so much. Though at least a lot of my stuff was like split between multiple settings, whereas currently 5e is just hammering in more and more stuff into one setting.
So yeah, the illusion is Loth. I believe that the cited one, I think that's Torm. Was the one with the law, the god of justice, who has like the eye in his hand. I'm pretty sure it's Torm. Might be Tyr. It's one of the lawful good gods.
Okay. The important thing is that it's basically indicating that the not dead god thing is not yet on god radar.
Right.
Okay. Interesting. Like I said, Eve's gonna kind of run down the spine of the books. She's not immediately pulling anything out, but she is given kind of a glance over. I was looking for maps, whether it be of Cholt or of the tomb, schematics, like that kind of stuff, but I would keep an eye out for anything that just jumped at like, oh my god, this is important or relevant.
Okay. Was there anything you were doing, Karen, besides trying to tame your bird?
No, she would probably also be looking for maps since she had mentioned it to the guy, and he was like, maybe.
Okay. You don't. So Evelyn, with your perception check, you feel pretty confident there's no maps. It looks like he does. There are like most of the drawings on the wall seem to be him like notating how he's going to build the next golem.
Okay.
Like he's like, I'm going to take this piece from this person, this piece from this person, and you know. Karen, looking through, it looks like it's a lot of journals, lots of ledgers. Is mostly what's on all the shelves. Looks like he's just kind of like the head bureaucrat in charge of this place.
Mandrid.
So if you look
Sorry, I didn't realize you were going to continue.
That's okay. Go ahead.
Mandrid is going to investigate that skull pendant thing that you said he was wearing.
Ah, yes, the skull pendant.
Even tombs have property management.
Give me an Arcana check.
Mandrid is super great at those.
Nope, he isn't. It looks like a skull. What are you detect? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Mandrid, like not thinking too much of it, is going to take it off of the guy and keep that as his trophy for killing this guy.
Okay. He has a skull amulet. Detect magic. The amulet is magical. That rock is magical. And the Tome of Golems is magical.
Would have loved to have one of those on a different character.
Well, this room
was on
is
mute.
quite educational.
I'm going to go ahead and warn Mandrid and then cast Identify on the skull pendant for him.
Okay.
Mandrid will put it down on the desk.
If you're casting Identify, that is the Amulet of the Black Skull. It is a very rare, wondrous item that does require attunement. It is carved from obsidian, shaped like a screaming humanoid skull with ruby eyes and emeralds for teeth. It hangs on an iron chain necklace. It has 6 charges, regains 1d6 charges daily at dawn. While wearing the amulet, you can use an action to spend one of its charges to transport yourself and anything you are wearing or carrying to a location within 100 feet of you. It does not need to be in your line of sight, but it must be familiar to you, and it must be on the same plane of existence. It is not subject.
So what you're saying is it's Zolan's way out of the wine room.
Would have been that, yep.
It sounds like. I was gonna say, that sounds like the perfect thing for Theron. Even better than the panic button.
If you aren't undead, you must make a DC 16 Constitution saving throw each time you are using the amulet. On a failed saving throw, the skull crackles, and something happens, and I have a table for that.
On second thought, this is not the perfect thing for Theron.
Karen will just be like, "Why don't you just hand that over to me? I will, just take care of that for you."
Yeah, do you give it to Karen?
Mandard's hesitant, but he will give it to Karen, and he's gonna check the guy over for some kind of other trophy, and then in general kind of pat him down.
Okay.
What does the rock do?
He has the mask that he's wearing, the golden mask.
Oh yeah, that'll work. I'll totally take that.
The stone. If you cast Identifying on it, which you have it as a ritual, so I assume you would. It is the control gem for the Slotty. So the slot that you fought, if they have gems in their forehead, if you take them out, you can control them. That was its control gem.
God damn it, Karen. Wait, actually, I left the thing out, didn't I? God damn it, Theron.
Wasn't it the wine?
Yeah, I think
So
I
Mandrid, we tried to get Mandrid to lift the rock so we could let him out, and wine started pouring out, and I was like, "Nope, time to leave."
Yeah, God damn it, Mandrid.
No comment. Eve is gonna say, well, considering everything we've learned about this dead god from another dimension that's apparently attached to the soulmonger and feeding on the souls, I think it behooves us to make a more direct path straight to trying to find the soulmonger and stop messing around with the tombs of the gods, especially now that each of us is embodied by one of them. With everyone who dies dying forever, I don't think we should die to something trivial like another god artifact that we don't necessarily need.
But one of the artifacts could help us in getting close to.
True, or we could walk into another room that locks and fills with wine and gain absolutely nothing from it.
True, I guess. Well, let's see what's down in the lower.
Do we think we should head down the main stairwell or check the spiral staircase?
Karen is in favor of using the service route.
Yeah, that seems to be the better way.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have Wongo 1 and Wongo 2 go in front, Wongo 3 and 4 send back.
All right. Very good. So you guys all head down to the 3rd level.
How long did that take? I guess 30 minutes or so.
To what? The whole searching everything? Yeah, probably half an hour.
Okay. So I have 30 minutes left on Wongos.
Yep. I will tell you what, because you guys have been wandering around. You had a couple bunch of fights here. If you want to take a long rest in that office before you go down, I will allow it.
Oh, thank Jesus.
I'm gonna take that as a yes.
It's up to y'all.
Probably a good idea.
Do you want to do it while you still have your Wongos, or do you not care? You can just summon more later.
Well, I have a feeling that if the DM is telling us to take a long rest here, we probably should.
I'm not telling you to do it. I'm saying you can if you want.
I'm in favor of it.
Time might be of the essence. I don't know.
We are in the most hidden possible place. I think we just destroyed one of the generators of flesh golems.
Yeah, let's
It's
do
about
it.
the best possible time.
Plus, it'll give me more time to pick through books and stuff when I'm not sleeping. Not that there's anything necessarily to find, but that Eve's that kind of person.
Yeah, so you find, when you go through the books, you find a whole lot of extra interesting information about the construction and the the construction of the tomb and the death of the moon and all that sort of stuff. I'll be happy to go over all that with you at some later time when
Yeah,
if you want to get
like
all
I
that deep.
said, it's mostly fluff stuff for my 2-hour watch.
Right.
But doesn't warrant using time of our only one remaining hour.
Okay. So in the meantime, you guys do level up. Do you want to take a time to do it right now, or do you want to wait until after the session to do it?
I don't remember what I get at level 9.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look to see what I get and then know whether I need time or whether I don't care.
Okay. Everybody, take a quick look. See if you're able to level up in 5 minutes.
I should be able to.
Oh, I'm multi-class, so I'm hitting level 8, so it's just an ASI. So mine's super easy.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
Aaron?
mine's very similar
Okay.
because I'm also multi-classed.
I did not mean to do.
I mean, ASI could take longer if you want to read all the fucking. You spend 20 minutes reading all those feats and figuring out what you want.
I did that already. That's why I have Flames of like a fucking move and Infernal Constitution. I'm gonna just take my 20 charisma.
Yep.
All right, temporary HP, all that. Now it is 14. And I'm going to spend the hours that I'm awake that no one else is talking to the star.
Okay. She seems very happy for the company. The dwarves were not very talkative. Were quite mean. Is there anything in particular you wanted?
Nah, nothing in particular. I just finally have someone to talk to during these hours when I'm awake and no one.
Gotcha.
Oh, sweet. Paladins get nothing at 9th level except spell slots, so Mandrid's leveled up too.
Cool.
He'll have to pick his own spells at a later date, but so that's his life.
Do you know what paladin spells are for? What paladin spells are? They're smites.
Smites. I don't remember whether he was taking average hit points or not.
I'm pretty sure it was taking average.
Okay, Paladin is a D10.
Was it 14 temporary hit points now?
Yeah.
14. I get Tree Stride. That's going to be super useful in this dungeon.
Okay, I'm done.
All right, 1 second.
Wait, what? All right, so I got some. I have 1,250 GP worth of genie. It wouldn't happen to be an A gate worth 1,000 GP.
Sorry, what do you want? What are you looking for?
I got GD treasure worth 1,250 GP.
Mm-hmm.
I was just looking through spells and I saw wake.
Your mic keeps cutting out, my friend.
Yeah.
I'm trying to cut off. I have 1,250 GP worth of genie treasure. I was just looking at different spells, and I saw Awaken. I can't cast it, but it says it takes an egg worth at least 1,000 GP. I didn't see the 8-hour cast time, so it's all good.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Do you guys continue?
Yes. I'm still trying to figure out what fifth level spell I want, but yes.
Alright.
Yeah. So spiral staircase. I'm clicking through some spells right now, but I'm ready to go.
Okay. Cool. So you guys are going down, down. I forgot to bring that page over. Level 3. Oh yeah, this level. I like this level. Fun level. Actually, that's not right. I should go up here. Wrong spot. All right. The stairwell. There's a door here, but the stairwell continues downward.
Like, so it's a spiral stair, and we go down one floor, but we can continue down.
You can continue downward if you want.
Thoughts from the group?
Karen's gonna shrug and be like, I don't know, as long as somebody else goes first.
Do we think we should go all the way to the bottom and start from there in hopes of finding the soulmonger as deep into the tomb as we can go? I don't want to be the jerk that like forces everyone to go down another floor, but I'm down to go all the way to the bottom.
Well, there's a door here. We always check the doors, and all my longbows are gone.
Okay. Mandred will check the door then.
Okay. Gonna give me a perception check.
I was waiting to see what terrible thing you were typing.
Look, you don't get to give me shit for the terrible jokes I make. There's a door there.
Cool. I stepped through the door. Or I opened the door, I guess.
Does it open from the inside, or? I mean, which way does the door swing?
It opens into the stairwell.
Okay, so Mandred could figure that out.
I opened the door.
Okay. You open the door. 1 second. Allow me to read. Very sad that neither group fell into this trap. Makes me sad. Alright.
Wait, what?
He says we didn't activate the trap, guys. We're good.
Right?
It is. It just because of the way the thing is built. It's a trap that if you come down the spiral staircase, you're going to negate this trap, which is fine. It's just sad because it's a fun trap. This room, actually, what's this? 3D? Yeah, this room is dark and dusty. A hulking figure wearing a bucket helm stands to the west, with one hand on an iron lever set into the wall. The south wall is sloped and has a large rectangular window 5 feet wide and 7 feet high. The window looks into a hallway, through a rectangular hole in the hallway floor, and farther down into a well-lit room shaped like a cylinder tipped on its side. The flesh golem, the tomb guardian, just stands there, holding on to the lever. It does not attack you.
Well, that's very nice of him.
Mandred says, we're looking for the soulmonger?
It does not acknowledge you.
Mandred closes the door and says, okay, well, let's go to the next level.
Oh, okay. That works too.
Okay.
We sure? That looks pretty interesting.
So, was there a tree in that first floor?
No.
No trees. Okay.
Okay,
You
fine.
can't get out of the tomb by tree walking.
I guess Mandred will step into the room. Oh, you said so. There's a window on this wall that like looks down into a hallway? Question mark. I'm trying to like make a mental picture of what.
Yeah, it's hard to see because of the way the dynamic lighting is set up, but it looks like there's like a window in, and like there's a hole that looks down into the hall. So the hallway has like a hole in it, and it goes down into what looks like a circular chamber that's on its side.
But if it's a circle, it doesn't have sides.
It has the top and the bottom.
It's a cylinder. So a cylinder has like the two.
Oh, okay. So the floor of the hallway has a hole in the floor, and there's a tube underneath the hallway.
Right. Let me see if there's a handout for this. That'd be nice.
I'm trying to use my imagination, I swear, but it's been a long damn day.
No, it took me forever to figure this thing out.
What did I see down in the cylinder?
Currently nothing.
Okay, Mandred's gonna like relay this to the group in the stairwell that there is an apparently absent-minded, or maybe since we broke the thing, they don't work anymore, but there's a tomb guardian standing there holding the lever, and then there's a window into a hallway, and there's a chamber underneath the hallway. There's also, do I see that there's like a tube in the wall?
Well, again, it's on the wall. Oh yeah, you see the access tunnel.
Okay.
Most of you have to crawl through it to get through it, but if you want to get through it, you could.
I relay that to the group. What do you think? Do we fight the guy? Do we pull the lever? Do we crawl through the tunnel?
We should ask him to pull the lever.
I talked to him twice and he didn't really respond, and I don't think that we've heard these guys talk yet, but I can give it a shot.
I'm going to ask Starfallen to go pull the lever.
Okay. Starfallen goes and pulls the lever. And you see the cylinder at the bottom start to spin before the the Tomb Guardian puts it back up again.
As it spun, could I see anything about the cylinder?
It looks like if it spun pretty quickly, it'd be very difficult, if not impossible, to get out until it stops spinning. Oh, actually, you know what? I apologize. I lied. When it's pulled, there's a wall of stone spell that blocks off the rectangular hole in the ceiling, so it's impossible to get out. And the room starts revolving.
Oh, super fun.
Yep.
This is a really neat trap.
Oh yeah, it's fun. But unfortunately, nobody ever goes into it because everybody comes down the access.
So Mandred will once again ask the question: do we feel like crawling through an access tunnel, or do we want to head down to the next level?
I mean, I can always just shift into it, or into something small to go through it, so I'm fine with going down the access tunnel.
I mean, we could send a bat, I suppose.
Karen's like, you could, hypothetically.
I mean, there are things we should explore the entire thing, because so far we've found treasure in all the other rooms we've been in, and there's been acceptable losses. You know, 2 people that weren't him.
Hey,
I think
not me is my favorite person to die.
I think Longo is a bad influence on there.
So, are you guys going down the access tunnel or are you going down the stairs?
Access tunnel. And Mandrid will go first, I suppose.
Alright, so I was going to transport you where it goes because it's just down the hall. As it were. So many fucking apes. Jesus.
They're gone.
They're gone, I think.
Oh, okay.
It lasted an hour. The Wongo brothers are gone for now.
Alright.
Is that a golden egg?
What?
A golden egg?
A golden skull rests on a pedestal in the middle of this small, dusty room.
Close.
Eve's gonna say, I don't think we should mess with too much on this floor since we don't have the riddle, the clues.
Oh. You might be right.
I mean, granted, they were mostly for the rooms with the sarcophagi in them, but just something to keep in mind.
I'm going to ask the skull, or I'm going to say, I'm going to say Bob to the skull. Does it respond?
You say Bob to the skull?
Yes.
It does not respond.
Okay. I want to pick up the skull. It's not going to cause problems with everyone.
Karen's like, yeah, no, you go for it.
All
Just
right,
back
I'm gonna ask Starfallen to pick up the skull. Does anything?
Starfallen picks it up? No.
Okay, I'm gonna ask Starfallen to pick it back up to me, and I'm gonna try and wrap it up in something so that nothing happens.
Okay. Well, when it's in your possession, it's going to float up in the air and go, "Aha! Oh, it's been a long time. Hi there. I'm Yara."
Oh, it wasn't Bob. Okay.
Yara?
Yara. I'm a Sarak's favorite fool. Huh?
Karen's gonna clap twice and be like, oh, I like today in the tomb.
Oh, look at you, little goth bitch. Ha!
Ooh, Yara's got jokes. So, Yara, what determines that you sit here on a pedestal in a dark closet instead of entertaining a Sarek?
I mean, he comes to see me sometimes, but mostly I'm just here because this way I get to meet all sorts of new people. I could follow you around all through the tomb and talk to you all the time. We're gonna have so much fun together. Ha!
Hey, Karen, you can have this one too.
Karen's gonna
Oh,
hard
no,
pass.
I'm all yours, Theron. Ha! I'm all about all you.
I'm already attuned to 3 items.
It's not attunement.
Oh,
Yara, do you know anything about the Soulmonger?
Good question. Let's see. Oh yeah. It's a big 10-foot tall Goliath. And he wears an apron, and they throw it across each other. At all the markets. Whatever's the best soul for the day.
I don't believe I follow. It's a big 10-foot tall golem.
Yeah, think about the fishmongers in Seattle, and they're always throwing the fish around.
Oh.
I should have left this on the pedestal.
You certainly should have. Hey, Yara, do you know anything about the Eye of a Zoltak?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna hate this voice. Why did I do this to myself? Hi, Zoltek. Oh yeah, Zoltek is a good buddy of mine. His eye is made out of solid gold, but a bird flew away with it, and he dropped it down into the 5th level of the dungeon.
Yara, what level of the dungeon are you on?
I think this is the 2nd. No, this is the 4th. It's the 4th level of the dungeon.
I know we're on the 3rd level, right?
Yes.
Okay. Eve's gonna keep asking this fucking thing stupid questions, so feel free to butt in anyone else, but...
You have no idea how happy I am that you touched this thing, because the other groups, it's like, they ignore, no, we're not touching it. And I didn't get to do this. So I'm so happy. Makes me so happy.
You're welcome. You have somebody that's going to touch everything he comes across.
By the way, Karen, it's hard to tell because of where it's a secret door on the outside, but there's a door behind you.
Quick, Karen, open the door. Maybe we can sneak through before it notices.
Oh god, Mary's making fun of us in chat. Hey Yara, you know anything about Vecna?
Vecna? That's my cat. He's such a silly kitty.
Where is your cat?
You know, I haven't seen him in so long. I suspect that he's eating some lasagna and can leave on Mondays. No, wait, that's Garfield.
Karen's going to reiterate her smush it suggestion.
I'm just going to back up to the door and try and open the secret.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Mandrid, if nothing else, is done with this and is gonna stomp off.
Okay. Yep. The door opens. You guys walk through the door. The skull floats over behind you. You can't get away from that easy. We're gonna be best friends, huh?
Eve asks Yara, "Hey Yara, what's with all the purple stuff on the floor?"
It was we had a one of those crazy bubble parties, and all the bubbles were purple. It was a lot of cute girls around here, kind of like Karen here, except pretty and attractive.
Poor Karen.
Karen's going to do a thing.
Oh god. Oh god.
That's interesting. Okay, hold on. Nope. The spell just dissipates. That tickles.
Can't be banished. That's so not fun.
Yeah, as Mandrid steps into the hall, are these doors special in any way, or are they just double doors, wood ironbound?
Give me a moment here.
Okay.
Karen, what were you saying?
I was really hoping I could just banish it.
No, sorry. I'm so happy. The double doors, the outside of the double doors are carved with leering and laughing skulls.
Oh god, there are more of them. Theron's going to go through a great effort of not touching the wall.
Not touching the what?
The walls. I don't want to touch anything with skulls on them.
Oh, okay. It's on the walls. It's on the doors.
I'm not touching the doors.
Okay.
Karen's going to start playing the devil on Mandrid's shoulder, like, Mandrid, it's an undead. Isn't your smite finger tingling?
Ha!
I mean,
I'm not undead. I'm a real boy. He does like cartwheels, little skull cartwheels in the air.
it's pissing me off, sure, but it opened up with an insult about Karen, so I'm putting up with it for now. Mandrid's gonna stomp off this way a little bit. What's these two openings here?
Huh? Oh, that's a good question. Two hulking figures stand in the alcoves along this wall facing each other. Armor is bolted to their flesh, and they wear bucket helms and spiked gauntlets. Iron collars around their necks are connected to a spiked chain that stretch across the corridor.
I'm going to throw Yara at them.
Eve has a question for Yara before he's thrown into some kind of shit. Hey Yara, how many levels of the tomb are there?
At least 50.
Okay.
That's not good.
It's also not accurate.
Yeah, I know it's not accurate, so I'm ballparking like 5.
Like, you can see these stars have been getting bigger.
What are getting bigger?
Like, each level we go down, these stars representing the statues at the bottom.
Oh, I didn't know they did that. That's clever. No, you can tell from looking down. There's 4 levels that you can see there. 4 levels, 5 levels. Hold on.
I think
4
there
levels.
was. Oh wait, no,
Yeah,
it was
4
a
levels.
mirror dimension where it was fog.
Yes. Yeah, when you look down, you can see it goes down. It looks like there's another 20 feet down.
Nice.
Okay, so there's 2 flesh golem things, and they have a chain between them across the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, throwing Yara at it.
At the
If I can catch her.
chain.
Yeah, and by the way, the purple stuff on the floor is like moss.
I am
Or like lichen.
notedly avoiding it to the best I can, but obviously tokens snap to the grid.
Right. Yeah. Well, you can avoid it without much of an issue, but it looks like weird moss.
Eve's gonna give a sniff. Does the air here smell weird or moldy or?
I get a little moldy.
Darren, do you
A
know
little stale.
anything about this kind of moss?
I'm not that kind of druid.
I could have swore you was.
We roll investigation.
No, you do nature or arcana.
Oh, I might be that kind of druid.
Okay. You do not recognize this mold or this moss.
I am not that kind of druid.
Yeah, you would know. I mean, you're familiar and you know your nature, but it is something that you are not familiar with. And Yara goes, "Ha! You're almost as dumb as Karen. Ha!"
Almost.
Yeah, almost.
Hey, Yara, what's through the double doors?
Your doom. Ha!
No, I think that was up a level.
Well, we can
Mandrid's
either
gonna
go.
say, so this way then?
Yeah, we can go north, or we can go through the double doors. Let's
I
go north.
Yeah, Mandrid's gonna say I vote we go through open passageways so that we can eliminate the chances of something walking up behind us. And keep an eye on those 2. And he motions to the flesh golems and then is gonna walk up this way, trying really hard not to step on any of the mold.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, as long as you take care, you can do that, no problem. What spirits do you guys have again? I forget. I'm sorry.
I have Moa.
I have Drop Bear, Obalaka.
We should have Monkey, Snake, Drop Bear, and Mandrid has one. I forget what the hell it is. Nang Nang.
Nang. Okay. As you walk into this room, a 4-column portico juts out from the far wall, beneath which a stone sarcophagus rests in a wall recess. 4 ceramic frog masks hang in niches around the sarcophagus. Beneath the masks, humanoid bones are strewn across the floor. To the east, a large carving of a tentacled frog monster squats above the shrine. Offerings lie on a shelf before it. 4 rectangular frescoes adorn the adjacent walls.
Mandrid says, well, we found the frog hemoth room. And Eve's going to pipe up from the back and say, but we don't have the clue. Hey, Yara, what's the clue to the puzzle for this room?
A clue? The clue is, roses are red, violets are blue, Karen is dumb, and you are too, ha!
Still say we should throw Yara to the flesh columns.
How high off the ground is the chain between them? Like, is it taut straight across from neck to neck, or does it dip at all, or?
It dips a bit. They're like 7 feet tall, so like it's high at the corners, but it's like 5 feet tall across the middle.
So I feel like I can duck under it without touching it.
Yeah, you probably could.
Eve's gonna ask the group, do you want me to go? I can see the railing, and that must be where the stairs are. Do you want me to go find the plaque with the clue?
And you also open the doors with the skulls on it.
Good, but my
Let's
doom's
not do
in there.
that.
That looks like a boss room. We don't want to go to the boss room yet.
Okay, let's go get the clues to this level.
That seems like a good idea.
Definitely doesn't seem like a bad one.
Mandrid will duck under the chain first because I'm controlling someone else's character and can walk them through traps before my own.
When he goes to try and duck under the chain, the Tomb Guardian, what he's closest to, tries to punch him in the face. So then we roll initiative.
I'll stand my ass back here then.
Oh, there we go, right there.
Okay.
These guys have spikes on their gauntlets.
That makes sense. Sweet.
I was really hoping you were going to have Eve go through there, because that's who you said was going to go look at it, and I was all excited about punching somebody who wasn't wearing heavy fucking armor.
Yeah. But then I didn't. Also, Eve actually has armor on.
Oh, well, shit.
Because I'm one of them cleric multi-classing bitches like Karen.
Eat.
Alright. What do we got? Oh, Tomb Guardian gets to go first, and actually gets the surprise round against Mandrid too. Or the other one does. Slam. Nope. Alright. This one's going to come over here. It can't hit Mandrid, but it will go for Eve. They are attached with the chains about 15 feet long. Jesus. Didn't roll over a 5. Alright, and 4 attacks. Eve.
Eve is going to Sacred Flame it.
Okay.
Should have done some fire damage, but whatever. Sacred Flame.
Alright, use Sacred Flame. Theron.
Did I hit it?
Oh, yeah, it's a save. It seemed to take the damage, although actually, the damage it took Like it wasn't a big flame, and it didn't seem to affect it as much as you would expect it to.
Okay.
Oh. All right, Theron's gonna
Theron
take a
backs
step.
up.
Yeah, Theron's gonna take a step back and summon some Wongo.
Okay.
And I'll roll initiative for him.
Yeah, 1 second.
4 Wongos.
The only thing worse than fucking than monks is the fucking druids and their goddamn fucking summons.
Hey, at least I didn't do 8 this time.
All right. Did you roll that into initiative? Yes, you did. All right, so there's somewhere. Didn't look like they didn't get added to the thing. Oh, yes.
Yeah, it changed it to
It changed
mine to
yours. Yeah. Where were you at before?
9.16.
9.16.
How do you spell that dead god thing? You don't have to answer now. I just need it at some point.
I linked it in Discord chat.
Thank you both.
I should not have tried to be Mickey Mouse with that fucking thing. All right. Karen.
Alrighty. Karen is very intrigued by this situation. And so she will do what she always does. The old Eldritch Blast Arena.
Karen, you're our woman. If you can't do it, we expect it. Ha!
Wait, hold on, what?
Yeah, those both miss.
Oh yeah, but it's rolling.
Your
Took
aim,
off your
The
charisma
whole time
modifier.
it takes my comm modifier off.
your aim was run off by Yara.
Mandrid.
Mandrid is going to haul off and attack the one that's scooting past. And so shield bash and then swords.
Okay. Oh, you actually do manage to knock it over. I even get an advantage because it was being supported by its buddy, but you still beat it. All right. Second one hits. Is that it? Okay.
That's it.
All right. The one behind Mandrid is going to punch him in the face. On the back of the head, rather.
Makes sense.
All right. First one misses. Second one hits him. And those spikes hurt. That's 13 bludgeoning and 11 piercing damage from that one hit.
Now, I have a question, Ken.
Uh-huh.
He has heavy armor master. Since it's 2 types of damage, does each of them get reduced by 3?
Not too far.
While
Where
you're
are
wearing
his-
heavy armor, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage that you take from non-magical weapons is reduced by 3, is all it says.
Yes. Yes, each type to be reversed.
Okay, what was the numbers again?
13 and 11. So total of 24. So down to 18. Monkeys.
All right, Wongo 1 and 2 are going to attack this one up here. Wongo number 3 is going to move over here. So Wongo 3 and 4 can attack this one.
Okay. Yeah, you can put them. You can't control. Probably don't control. They'll be wherever you want them to be. Jesus. All right. So I assume they each get 2 attacks.
Well, I guess.
So the first one. So the first 2 will be against the top one. The second 2 will be against the bottom. Yep. The first one. I guess I'll let you know the old secret because the damage doesn't seem to be. Whenever you hit one, it doesn't seem to do as much damage as you'd expect. But then you go around and you'll see the other one looks a little more baked up. They're sharing damage between them.
Okay. I was going to say that my stuff counts as magical damage, if that matters.
Okay.
All right, that's it. Well, that's it for the longos.
All right. First Guardian. So he's going to stand up first. He does not like being tipped over. Tin can. He goes back for Mandred. Hey, hits Mandred again. 14 bludgeoning, 9 piercing is 25 total, so 19 after the reductions.
Okay.
All right, Eve.
He's standing back up, so I'm gonna actually take a turn to disengage and get away from him.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Very good.
I don't have any cool bonus actions, I don't think.
Theron.
All right, Theron is going to command the longos to keep attacking, and Thorn Whip the closest one.
All right, that does hit.
And take a step back behind Karen.
All righty. Karen.
Alrighty. Karen is going to look over her
I know how you
shoulder.
do it, Karen. If I do it, I mean miss. Huh?
Karen's going to look over her shoulder at Theron and be like, I'm probably going to blow that skull up after this. And then she's going to turn back to combat and fire off a couple more Eldritch Blasts at the nearer of the two assholes.
All right. Those both hit. Mandred.
Mandred is gonna try to put this asshole back into the ground and keep willing on him.
Okay. That does not work that time.
Neither does that.
Nope.
Neither does that. That's my turn.
All right.
Should have taken a dodge action.
In the meantime, the one behind him is swinging. So the reason he's missing is because he's dodging out of the way of the spike. Like the guy behind him is trying to punch him. He's trying to stab this one in front of him in the hallway. And it's just like there's a whole big mishmash of bodies here, and just nobody can get a good blow in.
Unlike your mom.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. I was trying to come up with a Yara joke for that, but it didn't work. Didn't do it quick enough. Ape.
Longos are going to Wongo.
Wongo, wongo, wongo. Beat his ass like a bongo.
And I guess the first
Right.
two.
Any of them hit their... They all get split halfway, so it doesn't really matter. All right. So let's see here. 16... 25... 34... 60...
That was really weird.
34, 40. So 20 each.
So that's a lot of damage for Wongo.
Yep. All right. That got the Guardian's attention. Mander's not done much damage. The apes keep hitting them. So this guy's going to punch the fuck out of the apes.
Thank you, Druid.
They probably are not going to survive.
How many HP they got? How many HP they got?
I think they have 19 plus 10. Yeah, they got 29.
29. Okay. So actually, they're easily hit. They have 12 AC.
I take that back. They have 25.
25. Okay. Nonetheless, that's still enough because he rolled a 16 damage. And then so this guy's gonna be hurt, but he's not dead. Yep. All right. Eve.
Since he is now standing up, I would like to firebolt.
Okay. Theron, are you sure you don't control those apes? You should have control of the apes.
I don't have control of the Wongos.
Alright, just firebolt the one that stood up?
Yeah, the closest one.
Okay.
Does it hit?
I can't believe you think you're such hot stuff, huh? It did not hit, no.
Okay.
You don't have advantage for any reason, right?
No.
Okay.
Theron. You were talking about apes earlier when you said AC 12.
Yes.
Tracking. Carry on.
I'm going to throw him with the closest one.
Okay.
And that's it.
Alright, that does hit. Do you want to pull it closer to you?
No. No, I do not.
It's tied together with a chain. That would be all sorts of fun as everyone turns into a giant pile.
Feel like Katamari Damacy. Ha! You can give me the princess face, ha! Garen.
Already. You said Theron or Karen. That's what. Okay, that's already happened.
It's on the screen.
The rhyming is throwing me off.
Ah, I got such good rhymes, huh? I'm a poet and you didn't even know it, huh?
I think Yara should talk with the rapping bird.
Guys, bad enough I'm being a terrible demonic Mickey Mouse. You don't want me to try and rap, because that's even worse. Alright. Garen, the first blast hits, the second one bounces off his armor. Mandred.
Mandred's gonna turn around and hit the one that's wailing him in the back of the noggin.
Okay. Does not knock him over. First one hits, though. Second one hits.
Tired of his shit. I'm gonna first level smite him.
Okay.
Which is just
2d8. Alright. So that's 2 hits. So 23, 33, 36. So 13 each. No. 36 is 6. It's 18 each, right?
18.
18 each.
Should have gone higher on the smite, but whatever.
And it's a good thing he's got that 20 AC. That's hard to hit. Apes.
Crit fails all around.
Wongo's gonna Wongo.
8, 17, just 17.
Wongo's not gonna Wongo this turn.
All right, they're looking pretty beat up. Finally, they go down together like a ship. This guy's gonna keep punching Wongos because Mandred's done no damage. Okay, first ape goes down.
So they have an AC of 12. They
Yeah. I rolled a 1 the first time. Second one, so this guy's dead. This one, let's take 19, so it's still up, just barely. Average.
Who would have thought the extra 6 HP makes a difference?
Yeah. 7, 14. Yeah, their average damage is 8 on their attacks is 18, which is a lot, but it's not enough to kill one of them straight up with their extra HP. Eve.
Firebolt, the one closest to me. God damn it.
Haha, maybe you should go up and kick it. That might be more effective, huh? Theron.
Gonna whip it good again. For 7 damage.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Karen.
Alrighty. Karen is going to take one step to the side. Let Theron be in the front line for a second.
Huh?
And,
Are you dancing or are you fighting? Huh?
And that'll be Karen's turn.
Okay. Mandred.
Sorry, clicking through windows. Hey, you did the thing.
Yeah, they can't beat that, so he's prone. Alright, that's 2 hits, which is 21. Alright, he finally shoves his sword home through the visor of the first one. As he does so, it appears out the back of the helmet of the second one, and they both go down.
Mandred's kind of like takes a moment to notice that the one behind him died, but that the sword came out, and he goes, huh, neat trick, and then like does the foot to the face to pull his sword out, and then a spike or whatever he can gather off of these two as a trophy.
Alright, I'm gonna call the Wongos back over to me. And then I'm gonna whisper to them to catch.
Catch?
Yes, catch Yara.
Oh, you cut out.
Sorry, catch Yara.
Yeah, you can grab him.
Hey, Yara,
I'm going.
are there any more of those chained together guys?
Huh, yeah, every like 15, 20 feet. Huh.
While that's happening, Mandred is going to step up here, and then Eve will check the clue.
Okay, so even Mandra going to examine the thing. Theron and Karen, what are you guys going to do with Yara?
I'm gonna have Yara go to this point. Well, I'm gonna have the Wongo carrying Yara back, and then Theron's gonna go over here and observe the clue.
Okay. So Karen, there's a monkey with a skull sitting there. Karen, you with us?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry about that. Karen will step towards the stairwell as well.
All right. So yeah, let me go ahead and find that thing for you real quick. 1 second.
God damn it.
Dun, dun, dun. Da, 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 da.
Oh, I'm way too far back. Jesus. I want to go back to the Yanti Temple. 7C. Walk through water with weapon in hand. Strike your shadow at the font. The vulture is the first easy step. Write the gods. The walls of history tell all. I will give you a handout.
Thank you, because I'm not gonna remember that next week.
All right.
I don't see
Thanks for that.
none of them clues that have anything to do with the frog room.
You didn't examine them, but you do remember that there were murals on the walls of the frog room.
Oh, yeah. Do we want to start another room, or are we close enough to shut down time to...
I'm having a hard time keeping my eyes open.
Yeah, I think it's probably the best to call it.
Okay. Thank you guys so much for playing. Thank you for letting me finally get to torment people with the skull. I appreciate it.
Hey, Yara, which way to the room where you have to walk through the water?
Straight ahead.
Thank you. I'm gonna keep asking this thing's questions. Y'all are gonna have to put up with it at this point.
Oh, Yara's staying all the way back with Wongo.
That I purposely walked around this way just for that.
I mean, as you guys start walking away, it will fly out of the ape's hands.
Yes, but as long as I can keep it over there.
Well, the ape can't hold it if Wongo doesn't want to be held.
Yara.
I know, I'm just trying to get rid of it.
I'm going to read you one single sentence from this description. Acerak has warded the skull with powerful magic, rendering it impervious to damage and spells.
Neat.
Amazing.
And this
So
thing
speaking
is,
of-
its name is Yara? Y-A...
Yara. Y-A-R-A.
Okay.
Pat is not sure. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Pat is not sure if he's going to be able to join us again because his new job is kicking his ass. So it may be that I could very easily just poof him out of existence in this tomb.
We need a meat shield.
If you want to if you guys want to pass around who plays him, that's fine too. Or I could recruit somebody into joining us.
Probably probably not super easy to pull somebody in for the final
somebody who played it before just to control the character.
Okay. I have no issue playing him if you can't find anyone.
Okay. But if he doesn't join us, do not tell him about Yara. I want to surprise him with this because I'm sure that Pat will love, and by that I mean fucking hate, this NPC.
I agree.
True that.
Mum's the word, y'all.
All right. Thank you guys so much for playing. We will play again. Hopefully next week. I have nothing planned. How does it look for week of Christmas for you children?
I fly out of state on the 21st, so I cannot play that next week at all because I'm gone for a week.
Yeah, I fly out of the country on the 20th, so I'm in the same boat.
Okay, so so week of Christmas, week of New Year's, we probably aren't playing. We'll pick it up again, but we'll play next week.
Week of New Year's, I could hypothetically play. I'll be back.
Probably in the same boat there, but I can discuss more in Discord. But definitely down for the 18th.
Okay, so week of Christmas definitely off. We'll play New Year's by ear.
Okay.
Word.
Yeah.
Have a great night, guys.
All
All right.
Good night.
You do the same. Have a good one.